Hey traders, the topic of today's video is personal trading versus prop firm trading. So I'm going to go in the benefits and cons of you trading in your personal account versus trading with a prop firm account. And yes, we run a prop firm business, right? So we have traders on our desk trading. That's why I would be happy to get more traders, but I will still be completely transparent with the negatives and the positives. So I'll go over that. And at the end, I will also go over what rules we have, how it is to work with our firm. So let's get right into it. And good. So prop firm versus personal account trading. Let's first have a small quote here from Warren Buffett. The market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. And this doesn't really change whether you're trading a personal account or with a prop firm, right? Patience is really important. And with a prop firm, you need to be even more patient for several reasons that I'll go over. But you know a few, right? One being that you need to pass the evaluation first. You need to go through a training first. Let's go over the pros of trading a personal account. First, you have the full flexibility, freedom and flexibility. It's your capital in your account under your name. You can do with it whatever you want. You have the direct contact to the broker. You can set any risk parameters you want. And yeah, you're basically free to do with that account whatever you want. Secondly, payouts. You don't need to adhere to any rules that a firm has. You only need to make sure your broker pays you out, which they will. So you request the payout, you get the payout. It's different with different brokers, right? With different platforms, but you have different payouts rules. And you can, in most cases, take payouts pretty quickly. Sorry, just got a notification here. Let me turn that off. In most cases, you can get your payouts pretty quickly. So then you don't have a consistency rule. So you don't have any rule like you need to make a 30%. You can't make more than 30% of your total balance, right? Your biggest day can't be more than 30% or something like that. There's no rule like that on your personal account. If you want to make 100K in one day and just $1,000 on another day, fine. Full control. You're in complete control of your decisions. Because you do not need to, there's no rule that you can't apply a specific trading strategy. There are rules from the exchange. As an example here with futures trading, you need to make sure that you follow the guidelines of the CME. But other than that, you're fine. And also of the broker. But you don't have any extra limiting rules. Because with a prop firm, you have the rules of the CME, the rules of the broker, and additional rules, right? And then you also have your trading rules. So there's a lot of rules that you need to think of when you're trading with a prop firm. Good. The cons of trading a personal account. Obviously, the financial risk. You're trading your own capital. So if you put $10,000 in your account, right, and you don't have any risk parameters applied, which most traders do in the beginning, they don't have any risk parameters, they don't have a daily loss limit, no drawdown limits. They put 10K in, 25K in, whatever, and they blow it in a month, or sometimes it happens in a week, and the money is gone. So you have the full financial risk. And even beyond that, with futures trading, you can get quite some slippage, right? Let's say you trade news and you have 5 contracts on and you're not getting filled good and you're getting caught in a 30-point move or something. That can hurt pretty badly. You can easily go thousands of dollars in negative. Can happen. But if you have the right risk applied, shouldn't happen. Good. Then leverage is limited. Let's say you put $2,000. Okay, let's make a good example here, right? With a prop firm, you usually, let's say, take a $100,000 account. You have a $3,000 drawdown. If you would compare that to your life account, let's say you put $3,000 in a life account, that's the available cash you have in there, then you would only have, would have less contracts available. You couldn't trade with 5 or 10 mini contracts as an example. That wouldn't be possible, which is possible if you trade with a prop firm. Obviously, depending on the scaling plan, there are some accounts in some firms with different scaling plans, so that is different. And yeah, but you are limited in leverage, which might not be a problem for a trader who has $20,000 available. But then you have the financial risk again. Then again here, personal responsibility. If you blow the account, your money is gone. That's the difference. With a prop firm, if you blow the account, you can just restart for a really small fee. You just need to be disciplined enough not to burn cash through thousands of evaluations. Focus on your plan. Make sure that you trade properly first. And if you don't know how to trade, then don't trade with a firm. We don't want traders. We have a beginning account. And in there you can do whatever you want because you have free resets. You can reset for free on a daily basis. But please, if you are a beginner, even if you're in your first year, like let's say you have traded for a year, but you haven't made any money, then don't trade our pro account. Trade our beginning account where you can still practice. Or even better, trade a paper trading account. Complete demo, right? I mean, our evaluation is sim, but there's money attached to it because if you blow the account, you need to reset or purchase a different evaluation. So please, if you are a beginner or a struggling trader, don't burn through evaluations, yeah? Start the beginning account with us or even better, paper trade. And there are a lot of platforms like our broker Tradeovate who offers it to almost free. You can just pay for market data and you're good. So then the pros of trading with a prop firm. You have reduced financial risk, almost none. If you are not a gambling addicted trader, then you don't really have a huge financial risk. And compared to your life account, your personal life account, there's no financial risk. Because if you invest, let's say $199 in an evaluation, plus let's say $130 to activate the account, then it's way less if you put $3,000, $10,000, whatever in a life account. Because if you blow that account, you simply pay that fee again, go through the evaluation, and then you're live again. So you have reduced financial risk and increased leverage, what I already talked about. With a prop firm, you can usually trade more contracts. And as you grow the account, at least that's the case with us, you can trade even more contracts. So you have more leverage. Which I'm not saying it is a thing that you necessarily need. If you are a trader that is experienced enough, that you know you can handle it, and you need more contracts, you need to trade larger size to make good profits. Let's say you build your life account all the way up to $200,000 as an example, and you need more contracts. The 10 is too limiting for you. Then we will bump you up in contracts. But yeah, for most traders, they don't even need it. So for them, it would also be fine trading a personal account. But then again, you have the financial risk. And here, low consequences of mistakes. Here, if you blow your account, then you're good. Because you could simply pay the reset fee, start a new evaluation, go through the training, and then you're live again. And with us, if we have a trader that is really good and that has taken out thousands of dollars in payouts, and we know the trader is good, you don't even need to take an evaluation anymore. And then the other thing with low consequences is even if you're in our live account, right? Or let's say with another firm, because I'm talking more general about firms, right? If you blow the account and you go negative because of slippage, because you don't get a good fill, let's say $5,000 negative, then you don't need to cover that. The firm needs to cover that, even in a live account. Then, what are the negatives of trading with a prop firm? Actually, most of the negatives are what on the other side of the personal account are the positives, obviously. So with a lot of firms, you have limited rules. You're limited, not limited rules. You're limited in how you can trade. You have rules that are limiting. As an example, the consistency rule, where you can only take a payout if your largest day isn't larger than 50%, 30%, whatever. Every firm has a different rule there. And that ties into the payout limitations that in some cases, you can't even get your money. Not talking about the denied payout situation. That's actually something that should never occur with a firm. Unfortunately, is reality right now. But I'm talking in the sense of there are often limitations that you can only take one payout in a month or something. Or you need to trade at least 15 days, every 15 days, every 10th day, whatever. So many different rules to take your payout. With your personal account, you just email your broker, or not email, you could just open the platform, put in the amount you want to pay out, next day you get the money. And then the third thing, obviously, the evaluation process. To start earning real money, you like actual profits that you can potentially pay out, you need to go through a training phase first, the evaluation, which is not the case with a live account if you open a personal account. So these are the cons. Now let's go over choosing the right account for you. First, beginning traders. As I said, a prop firm, if a beginning trader decides to take their first trades with the idea to potentially make money, then a prop firm is definitely the best solution for beginning traders. But if you just started as a beginner, then it's not a good solution. You need to make sure to trade as much as possible in a paper account, which is not tied to any risk, because even evaluation is a risk, because you're putting like your reset fee on a line to be able to continue trading. So the best thing is to start with a paper account where you just make sure you practice and practice and practice and practice and practice until you have found something that works. And a lot of people say, yeah, you cannot really get the real experience if you don't trade live or if you don't trade with a prop firm, whatever. That's not the case. Yes, the psychological part that will mess you up, you won't really get that this strongly in a complete paper account. That is true. But you shouldn't even think about this in the first step. In the first step, you should just focus on creating a good risk plan, finding a strategy that works for you, identifying your edge, and then you can go over. And if you've seen that you can be profitable in a paper account, then you should take the next step to get into the situation where you need to fight against yourself, your mind, your biggest enemy with trading. Yeah. So to first get disciplined with your strategy and edge and stuff. If you're impatient in a paper account with applying your strategy and stuff, and you're not good with that, then you won't be good in a real account or a prop account. That's just reality. So don't get fooled if people tell you need to have the full experience. The next step then is the full experience. And then it's also better not to open a live account. So here as an example, a prop firm would be a good choice for a beginner. You have a proven method that works for you, a strategy, a plan, a risk plan as well. Then move over to a prop firm because you just pay that small fee and then earn your first money there. Take a few payouts, right? Then for a trader who's already experienced, who already has all of that, what I just talked about, a prop firm is also a good choice before putting real money on the line. 2, what I just mentioned, experience how it is to trade, to be confronted with the psychological challenges that you will definitely face, that every trader faces with, no matter how disciplined you are. Then a prop firm is a good choice. Or a really, really, really small personal account where you just trade really small, risk like $10, $20 per day, just to practice. That's also good. And for experienced traders, for most experienced traders that have a lot of experience in making good money, if you have the capital, then you're always better off trading your own capital. But also only if you are really good with your risk. You need a solid risk plan. Because I've heard so many stories of successful traders that got to a point where they got a bit cocky and stuff, right? Just wanted to risk more and more and more, got greedy, and then put their entire capital on the line. That's not good as well. So like if you're a really experienced trader and you are at that level, right? You have hundreds of thousands available that you potentially want to trade with, then the best thing is to find a good environment, which a prop firm can definitely be, but build your own team. Make sure you have a good risk manager on your team so that you never put too much risk on your capital, basically. So yeah, it all depends here. Life circumstances, last point here, it all depends on your current situation. Are you in the financial situation and in a situation that you are really good with your trading and have solid trading, and you don't want to be limited by your firm, you don't want to go through evaluation, trading sim, then go for your personal account. Are you just getting started and you know how it works a bit and want to have the real experience, then a prop firm might be good for you, right? But ultimately, it's up to you. Then, last point, our firm. So the big difference with us, I talked about there being limits with firms when it comes to payouts, as an example. That is not the case with us. Also, when it comes to consistency rules or limiting rules, that's also not the case with us. Also, when it comes to not being able to apply additional risk parameters, right? That's also not the case with us. Why? Because we are a real proprietary trading firm. We work with you, the trader. Because the more money you make in our live account, because you trade live with us, the more money we make. And we want to make a lot of money with you. So here, freedom and flexibility, you have it with us. You can call us anytime. You can call our risk desk anytime. Whether you have a problem with your account, like if you're on live account, not if you're in an evaluation. Because if you're in an evaluation, there's no money for us. There's money for us if you're trading live. That's when we really care. So then you can call us anytime. You'll get a number. Make sure that you have everything you need, right? If you want to change risk parameters, if you just want to talk to a coach, risk manager to make sure you're on track, right? I have a call scheduled today with a trader as an example, who I will go over with risk. Yesterday also, I talked to a trader who I made sure had a small daily loss limit applied to his account because he was on a bad losing streak, right? And that's what we do here. We want to protect our traders' capital and ultimately our capital and grow our capital by having traders making a lot of money. That's how it works. And then the point of payouts with us, once you are live, you can take a payout. You can request a payout anytime of any amount. If you make $100,000 in a day, you can request that payout. Will be approved same day, like within 24 hours, and then you will get your payout. Leverage, yeah, you will have it with us as well. And there's also no limits really. You are not limited to the 10 contracts that a 100K account has. As you grow, you will have more leverage available because we will let you trade more contracts if you need more contracts, if you want to risk more, and if you can risk more, right? So that's how it works. And then, as I said, we don't have any consistency rule. So if you have one day where you make, let's say, $50,000, and then the other 10 days you just make $1,000 or $100, you can still take out that $50,000 if you want to. That's not a problem because you're trading live. The money you make is real. We have a real brokerage account you're trading with. So yeah, that's how it works. And if you're interested in joining our firm, click on the link below. We're happy to have you as a trader. As I said, if you're a complete beginner, please only paper trade first before you come to us because we are interested in traders that already have some experience that we can develop because we also have a trader development program called the 7-week program. So if you already have some experience, but you just need to get to the next step to be making money, then you can join that program, which we will go through together with you, right? Because we want traders make a lot of money because then we will make money. Thank you for watching.